Hey Taurus, welcome to your love and money reading. This is going to be what can you expect. This read is going to be timestamped. So if you want to skip to your money, there's going to be a timestamp in the comments. And if it's not your story, don't take the message. Okay, you can watch for any and all placements. Let's get started, Taurus. Let's see. Sorry, I have my mic as well, guys. So I'm sorry if I hit it. It's not intentional. Who is coming towards Taurus in love in the next 3 days? Okay, we got the Empress. This could be another Taurus or a Libra here. What's the Empress card? Okay, we got strong Taurus energy, so it could be a Taurus. This person could be very attractive, maybe very concerned with image or looks. Maybe they like their comfort. They could like luxury or quality items. The Empress. How will Taurus know it's this person that's coming their way in love in the next 3 days? How will Taurus know it's this person? I'm getting they could be around your same age. I'm also getting they could like to play head games or play like mental games, maybe like make you jump through hoops and do the most. Okay, they could I don't know. It's like they like to mess up your head a little bit. Okay, so they could be a little bit immature. We got the 10 of Pentacles. For how will you know it's this person? They could be very comfortable in terms of their money. They could also be a very stable person. Maybe they're very concerned with long term or having long term success or stability. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. Let me just get one more on this 10 of Pentacles. How will Taurus know it's this person coming their way? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and we got the Ace of Cups here. You know what it feels like? It feels like this person, they could be very traditional, very orthodox. I also feel like they hold on to stuff. Like they could be very materialistic, or there could be a big concern about money with this person. It feels like they like to hold on to stuff, like very sentimental towards like objects. Like they don't like to let stuff go. They like to keep items, in their treasure chest, just in case if it might be worth something one day. So they could be a bit of a hoarder, or they just are really concerned with money. Like, nah, don't throw this out. Like this could be worth millions one day. Or, this is a very expensive piece. Like they could have very like expensive things around their house, or expensive clothing items, like something with a lot of money. Where they focus on the future, like this is gonna blow up one day, or this is gonna be big one day. One day this is gonna be worth something. So they may have trouble parting ways with stuff. Okay. Um, what are this person's intentions towards? They could want to talk to you. What are their intentions towards Taurus in the next 3 days? Okay, Ace of Swords. To speak to you, to have a new beginning, to have communication, maybe for clarity as well. For some of y'all, it could be for a reconciliation, like to have a renewal. Okay, they want to start new again or start fresh. Especially if you guys have been on a break here, they want communication now. So their intention is to break this break if y'all have been on one. Um, How does this person feel about Taurus in the next 3 days? How does this person feel about Taurus? Okay, we got the Six of Wands. So they could feel prideful. Okay, they could feel successful. They could feel victorious, like they won something. So they could see you as a prize. Okay, they could see you as something that they feel really highly esteemed in. Okay, you might be one of their accomplishments. Not to objectify you that way, but they feel very confident. They could feel very sure about you, Taurus. Okay, they could feel very. They could feel like they have conviction about you, very very loyal, maybe very curious, but they're stable in their loyalty. Like they could feel confident that you guys are working towards building a foundation or laying out the foundation for something successful in the future. So they feel confident about this, is what it feels like, and prideful. It feels like they feel good. Sorry. The Six of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel confident about this. You guys could be in a relationship with this person. Is that coming? 1 second. 1 second. Okay, I'm back, Taurus. For some of y'all, this person could feel stable in their connection to you. Some of y'all could be in a commitment with this person. But this person feels stable, and you guys could definitely be married to this person, actually. Maybe you have a family, but they feel stable in this commitment or connection with you, because they could feel like, when they put out energy, they get stuff back in return. Like it's an equal give and take. Like there's balance, there's reciprocity, like there's tangible evidence for the effort they have put in. So like, it feels like something continues to grow, which is what they like. So they feel grounded or stable in this. Like they feel stable in this connection with you. They feel confident. Like they feel like they want to stay in this. Like this is something that they could stay loyal to, that they could be faithful to. Like I could be in this. Okay. Well, what action will this person take towards now for some of y'all Taurus, if this is someone that's new, like y'all are having a new start, because we do have two aces here and we have a page, a lot of new energy or beginner energy. They could feel like you're off to a solid start. Like this is something that they could build on. Like this is a solid start. We're building a solid foundation. Like they could feel like you're like good material. Like I could work with this. Okay. They could be an earth sign, very practical way of looking at love here. They're very like logical or common sense about it. Okay, very practical in the way that they see things. Okay, so if they don't express a lot of love, it's not that they don't feel love. It's just they're stable in their energy. So you could trust them by what they're gonna do. Maybe not how they express themselves, but like what they do to show you. Feel like they love you. Okay, in their own way. It feels like at first they were not sure of you, but now they're starting to become more confident, or they're starting to have more faith or belief. So I don't know what you did to make this person feel unsure, but it feels like now they feel a little bit more confident in their investment. Okay, they feel more confident putting more energy behind this. Okay. Oh my God, is that another siren? One second. I'm so sorry, Taurus. You know what? I'm just gonna record past it. I don't know how loud it is on the mic. But what action will this person take towards Taurus? Once I don't even know if I should pause it or not. I don't even know what to do now. What action will this person take towards Taurus in the next 3 days? Okay, we got the sun. So this is passionate energy. What's the sun card? You know what this feels like? This feels like they're going to be doing something to make sure that y'all are still good. Like, I just want to make sure that we're still on the same page. So it feels like they need some kind of reassurance, okay? Something to make sure that y'all are still on the same page with each other. Like, I feel like they need some kind of confirmation, or they need some positive energy. So, because I feel like they're stressed, or they're a little bit insecure, they're a little bit anxious, okay? They need like positivity, is what it feels like. So they're going to probably, that's probably why they're coming towards you to communicate, to probably gain clarity. They probably need some reassurance just to make sure, like, are we still good? Are you still happy? Are we still okay? Like, I feel like they need a positive outlook, because they're probably in dark mental energy right now. So they're coming in to be mature, ask you for some confirmation. You still love me? You still want me? You still want to fuck me? You still committed to me? You still want me? Do you still want them? I don't know. I think you do, but let's see. Let's see. What are Taurus? Sorry, Taurus. We're just gonna have to deal with some interruptions in your reading, but let's get started with your intentions. What are Taurus's intentions towards this person in the next 3 days? What are Taurus's intentions? Okay, the Fool reverse. So this is being cautious. This could also be being impulsive. What's the Fool reverse? Taurus's intentions towards this person next 3 days. The Fool reverse. We got the Three of Wands, and we got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, it seems like your intention is to be cautious, Taurus, and be patient. Like, it feels like you're going to invite somebody to do something small at first, and then see how they react with this small gesture before you invite more into the situation. So you may kind of breadcrumb this person a little bit, but it's just because you're being cautious, like you're being protective. Okay, so you may give them a little bit and see what they do with it. Because, human nature, or some stingy people, you give them an inch, they'll take it a mile. So you'll give somebody a little bit of your energy, you'll give somebody a little bit of attention, or a little bit, maybe make the first step, take the first leap, and see what they bite back with. Like, it's like you're going to act, and then you're going to wait to see if your ships come in, okay, to see how they're going to act. Okay, so you may just throw a bone out there, see what you get back, because you're being cautious, is what it feels like. So you might actually be like a little bit held back, or you might be holding back. Some of y'all could be like not taking a leap and waiting on them. Okay, for others of y'all, you're going to give them a little bit, put a little push towards there, and then wait. But you're probably going to be keeping to yourself, or keeping your energy like stingy for a little bit, just to make sure you could trust this person. It feels like maybe you're afraid to take a leap of faith, so you're not going to give them like the whole package. Yeah, you're going to be held back. Okay, you're controlling your impulses here. Maybe you're trying to be mature. Okay, I don't know. Now, can you give me clarity as to why Taurus is taking this approach with this person in the next 3 days? Why? Because it could just be because, you just want to make sure, but I just want to see if they did something to make you feel so uncertain. Okay, maybe you're just indecisive. Why is this that Taurus is taking this approach towards this person in the next, or intending this towards this person? Why? Okay, we got the Eight of Cups. I don't know if somebody abandoned something here. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups. Why is Taurus taking this approach, or why is this Taurus's intentions? Oh, some of y'all, it feels like you don't want to give false hope. Okay, I feel like you wanna make sure something is their intention. Like you don't want to give false hope. It feels like you don't want to give anyone false hope in this situation, yourself or them. Like I don't want to take the bait and end up feeling stupid because I took a risk and I flapped my wings too far and fell to the floor, broke my neck, cracked my spine. And I don't want to, give you false hope either. It just feels like maybe you're not fully ready, or you just don't want anybody believing something that ain't true. Okay, you don't want this to be something that you have to walk away from, or you don't want this to feel like you're escaping. Like you want something to be raw as well. Okay, let's see. Well, how does Taurus feel about this person in the next? Some of y'all could be trying to see where this person's mental state is at as well. Like, are they crazy? Okay. Dude, there's another siren, Taurus. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for the interruptions. I'm gonna have to write a comment apologizing. I can't control it. I live in New York, but they are crazy today. Like 5 sirens in your reading. How does Taurus feel about this person in the next 3 days? How does Taurus feel about this person? Okay, we got the Queen of Cups. So you could feel empathetic or understanding towards them. You could feel like you have a connection towards them. Like maybe you love this person. Okay, the Queen of Cups has very intense, deep emotions. The Queen of Cups, and you guys could feel excited or passionate towards this person as well. Like you have desire. Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Some of y'all could feel tired though. The Queen of Cups is very psychic energy as well. She's very psychic. She's very sensitive, very empathetic, very sympathetic. You could feel tired because maybe you've been channeling this person's energy all day. Like maybe you've been feeling their energy all day. You could be a highly sensitive person, highly sensitive empath, or something where you just feel a lot and maybe you feel everything and it's probably making you feel exhausted or depleted. So I would just say like stop trying to figure out what's going on in their head. Like start maybe I don't know if you guys have been trying to figure out like what's this person thinking or what's this person blah blah blah. Just like stop letting your mind go there, distract yourself or something like that so that you don't have to worry so much or so that you don't have to feel their energy with yours because it feels like it's bogging you down. Okay. Some of y'all, this could be a Cancer. What action will Taurus take towards this person next 3 days? Okay, we got the King of Wands. So this is like passionate energy. You guys might be taking the lead. What's this King of Wands? Taurus's future actions towards this person next 3 days. King of Wands. Okay, and we got the Justice card. So you could be balancing out the situation with this person. You could also be making a decision, especially if you've been trying to make up your mind. You guys could be making a decision. The King of Wands and the Justice card. Okay, let's see. Did I ask what were their future actions? I think I did. Okay, but anyways, yeah, you guys could be taking passionate action towards this person. This could be like sexual action as well. All right. Well, that's what we got. That's been your reading. Let's do some love cards, and then we're gonna do your money reading, Taurus. Let's see. What do you got for Taurus and this person in the next 3 days? Okay. We have challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing. So some of y'all could be dealing with some internal challenges. I was getting making a decision. You guys could be working on your inner healing as well. And we have intimacy. There could be challenges with intimacy. Maybe somebody has to go within about their intimacy issues with honesty and closeness, togetherness, trust. Okay. Some of y'all could take action towards being fair with this person as well. Like, what they give, you're going to give. Balance. What will be the obstacle in this connection with Taurus and this person in the next 3 days? The obstacle, okay, we got judgment, but that popped out reversed. This could be like a lack of judgment, like somebody not being clear-headed or not using clear judgment. Maybe somebody being too emotional. Okay, not objectively looking at a situation, like not having that balance. Okay, one more card. What will be the obstacle between Taurus and this person next 3 days? Okay, fear of touch. What did I say? Intimacy issues. That's what the card said, actually. Intimacy issues. You don't trust touch. Take small steps until you feel comfortable with others. So this could be your fear of intimacy or someone else's fear of intimacy, like getting too close to others. Someone doesn't trust. This could be you, Taurus, because the trust issues came out on your side because they feel like they're confident. It feels like they didn't feel confident at first, but now they are. But you are the one that is taking the leap of that feels like something is too much. So that if there is an obstacle, it would be like a fear of jumping all in, which is reasonable. People be lying, okay? So it's reasonable to be afraid. There's crazy people out there, but it's not a reason to hold yourself back from good love, okay? But that's what I got for you, Taurus. We're gonna move on to your money portion, okay? Let me timestamp your money real quick. I'm so sorry for all the pauses, guys. I am so sorry. Like, I can't control it. I didn't want it to interrupt the read, but I'm so sorry. Okay. Taurus, regarding your work or your money, some of y'all need to give yourself time to grieve something. Like, give yourself time to like grieve an ending. You could have had a transformation, or you could have had a transformation or an ending of something, and you just kind of jumped right into the next thing without processing an ending first. Okay, I feel like this could be an ending of a career. Like, you close out a chapter of your life, you're no longer doing something that you really love to do, like you felt sentimental about it in your career, or this could be the actual loss of someone or something in your personal life that has nothing to do with your career. But it feels like you need to give yourself time to grieve. Like, you might be acting out or acting in strange ways because your grief is manifesting in unpredictable ways because you're not giving yourself time to do it. So it feels like you need to actually process what happened, like a transition or a transformation. It feels like there's a change you underwent that you need to actually think about, like that things are different. Like, wow, I'm doing this now. This is my life. Like, just stop and smell the roses for a little bit, or stop and just see what happened, is what it feels like. But what can Taurus expect in their love life? I'm not in their love life, sorry. What can Taurus expect in their money and their career next 3 days? Okay, we got the Queen of Wands and we got the Death reverse. Okay, that's Scorpio energy. You guys could be dealing with a Scorpio or a fire sign. Queen of Wands, this could be you guys being very busy. Okay, you guys could be doing something creative here, or you just have a lot of tasks that you're juggling. Okay, it feels like everything is up in the air. You might be the one that people are going to. You might be kind of in demand in your career as well. Queen of Wands, the Death reverse. That's like being resistant to change. Hmm. What is this for Taurus? Their career, their money? Next 3 days. Queen of Wands, the Death reverse. What's this Death reverse for Taurus? Death reversed. I'm hearing no pain, no gain, Taurus. So um, you guys could be dealing with like a fear of change, like a fear of like things happening that are different. Okay, but it feels like if you don't put in the work, if there's no pain, then there's no gain in something. It feels like you just kind of have to push through. There may be some challenges in your career, some obstacles you're just gonna have to get through. Like, you're just gonna have to power through something, is what it feels like. Some of y'all, I don't know why I'm getting energy of working out. Like, this could, I don't know, your money could be going towards working out because this is about money and career. Maybe you work in a gym or something, or working out is important for you. But I feel like you have to power through something, like you're powering through a workout. Like, you're just gonna have to be head over heart about something, mind over matter, or get yourself, your mind and your heart in balance to make something happen. Okay. It feels like you're just gonna have to do the drudgerous tasks that you don't want to do in the next 3 days, and you're just gonna have to try and have a spirit of optimism about it with this Queen of Wands, because stuff. She's hot tempered and she'll be mad for a while, but she'll probably have a positive outlook on something eventually. Like, she'll have an optimistic viewpoint about it. She is optimistic, very cheerful energy, very passionate energy. You're gonna have to pull on your inner strength for something, or your inner perseverance, and just power through. You may be met with some kind of resistance in your career. That's where you're going to have to match it with resilience. Um, yeah, the Death card reverse. There may be people that are resistant to change. This might not be you. This could be other people that you're dealing with that don't want to change. Maybe, I don't know if you work in grief or counseling or something. but you just have to get through the energy. This could be an external energy for you. The resistance to change. You could be dealing with blockages here. What else can Taurus expect in their career and their money next 3 days? Okay, we got the Knight of Swords. So you guys could be seizing opportunities, taking risks, seizing the moment here, being assertive, taking initiative. It feels like if there's something that you want, you're going to go after it. Okay, some of y'all, there could be a change in your career as well. What's this Knight of Swords for Taurus? Next 3 days, their career money. Okay, Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles. And we got the Six of Cups. Okay, I have two messages. Some of y'all could be finding out things about yourself that you didn't even know were true. And somehow that's going to tie into you integrating those new parts of self in your career. So you could be doing some internal work or some shadow work. Maybe you're pulling upon an energy that you've never pulled upon before, and you're really seeing like more of yourself through your strength. For others of y'all that work in grief or that work in counseling, that work with people, maybe children or youth, or just people that need to find their way, you could be helping people uncover hidden parts of themselves. Like this could be what you do for work. Maybe you're a therapist or something. You're helping people uncover like hidden parts of themselves that they didn't know was there. Okay, parts that they probably knew was there, but they pushed down, repressed parts, or parts that they had no idea existed. Okay, you could be helping people uncover certain hidden artifacts, is what it feels like, or deal with pain, deal with loss. There's an energy of the past in your work that is important here. So you're either finding stuff out about yourself by going to your roots, or you're helping others connect to their roots and who they really are, making other people look within. Okay. I don't know. Your work could be very challenging. You could work with very challenging individuals. This could literally be like delinquents. This could also be people that are trying to overcome like alcohol addiction or something. Okay, where you're helping people find their own strength, but as someone that's trying to help others find their strength, you constantly have to grapple with finding your own strength. So you kind of put that energy on yourself. Some of y'all could struggle with like detaching from your work. Maybe you take your work home with you a lot of the time. But I feel an energy of introspection here. I don't see the card of it, but I feel it. There's introspection, going within, detachment, and like inner strength. Yeah, we got the King of Cups here. You guys could have Cancer in your chart or Scorpio in your chart. This is literally giving me like you work in something with emotions or something. What else you got for Taurus and their career, their money in the next 3 days? Okay, we got the Nine of Cups. So you guys could be getting some success for sure. This could be a promotion. This could be a promotion. Okay, you guys could be getting an award, receiving an award, an accolade, or something like that. But this is like material prosperity and success. I feel like something is going to be thriving here. This might be the point where you profit. What's this Nine of Cups for Taurus, their career, their money, next 3 days? Now, I also see that you're going to do something in private. Like I see you talking about some kind of changes that you're going to make in private to somebody. I see you having like a private or intimate conversation with somebody. Some of y'all could work with somebody here where you feel comfortable like coming up to them and telling them something. Like someone at your job could have made you very like annoyed or made you very like angry, or someone did something to disappoint you in your job. I see you stepping off stage, having a private conversation because you're still stuck on it. It's like I didn't really find that cute. I didn't find that, whatever. I didn't really care for your smug attitude about something. Like, I didn't really like how you did that. So you guys could be like having a private conversation about somebody doing something inappropriate and how it made you feel. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting privacy in your work though. Privacy. Yeah, I'm getting a private conversation. Maybe telling somebody like you want an apology here, or I need you to take accountability. Because maybe you try to get over something, but it's like, no, I'm not. I'm still mad over it. I'm still like stuck in the past. Like I'm still like upset. Maybe a lot of time has passed, but you're not over it yet. Okay, so that's what it feels like. So you could be a little bit stuck in the past with your career. It feels like you're dealing with some emotional turmoil. Like stuff is just making you upset. That's what it feels like. What can Taurus expect in their career, their money, next 3 days? Let's get one of these cards. Okay, we got Trapped. Okay, you guys could feel kind of stuck. It feels like because something hasn't happened yet. So you feel stuck until it feels like you have to wait for timing. Like timing plays a part in something. Like until this happens, like you're gonna be here. So you know that something is temporary, but it doesn't help the restriction. It doesn't help the restrictive feeling. Like it still feels like shit. Okay, is what it feels like. But you feel stuck in your current situation. But you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. What else do you got for Taurus next 3 days? Their career, their money. You guys could be looking for other jobs while you're in the one that you have. Some of y'all could be in a job where you know it's only temporary. Maybe your boss don't know that yet, but you know you're not gonna be in it forever. But you just, saving face until you can thing. Okay, and we got long term. You guys could be focused on the long term. An opportunity could turn into a long term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. Hmm. Trapped in long term. I'm kind of getting you guys could feel trapped in like your thought process around something, like thinking that something has to be a certain way. Like thinking that this career has to be long term. Maybe you put all your eggs in one basket with a career and you told yourself like this is the career I'm going to die in, or this is the hill I'm going to die on. This is the one that I'm going to do forever. And it just it's making you feel trapped or stuck because it's like, well, I have no other options now and this is proven to be unfulfilling. What am I going to do? So you may feel kind of stuck because you kind of maybe you feel like you overcommitted to a path and now it's just like I don't really want to do this anymore. Like you could stay long term for security, but like it doesn't make you happy. Okay, with that death reversed here. I don't know. I see you guys dealing with those emotions. Okay, but that's what I got for you, Taurus. That's been your reading. I hope that helps you guys, and I'll see you guys in your next one. Bye, everybody.